Welcome back. The last thing we want to talk about here in chapters 1 and 2 is percent error. So percent error measures information on how far a measured or calculated value is from an accepted value. So often in a lab, you will have, you'll do an experiment, you'll get a result, your measured value, we call that, but then you'll compare it to the known value, a value that was maybe determined with more sophisticated equipment, was determined based on more trials, and you'll compare the two as a percent. Okay, so we have some subtraction in here. We have some division with the fraction bar. We also have these two lines here. These two lines represent the absolute value. So you'll never have a negative percent error. If you get a negative percent error, you're always reporting it as a positive percent error. That's what the absolute value sign means. So here would be an example. That equation, by the way, is on table on your reference tables. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll kind of quickly write an abbreviated form of the equation. So percent error, we'll call it, or percent E, equals the absolute value of the measured value minus the accepted value over the accepted value. Okay, and then we have to read the problem carefully. Oh, times 100%. Okay, all this 100%, by the way, is doing is converting a decimal, which is the form you get in here, into a percent. Okay, so my measured value, if I read this carefully, is 100.5. So absolute value of 100.5 degrees C minus the so measured value is 100.5. Accepted value 100.00 degrees C. Absolute value over the accepted value, which is 100. Times 100%. Okay, now before you rush to your calculator here, just think for a minute, right? This is, you could type it all in your calculator, but this is going to be 100.5 minus 100 is going to be 0.5, and that's going to follow the subtraction rule, so it'll just be 0.5. Over 100 times 100, well, these hundreds actually cancel each other out. So I'm going to be left with 0.5%. Like that. 100.5 minus 100 was 0.5. 0.5 divided by 100 times 100 is 0.5, and now we have percent as our unit there. And that's how you do percent error calculations.